Let's start with something we've all experienced, the tip of the tongue phenomenon. You know exactly what you want to say. You can almost hear the word in your head, but for some reason, your brain just won't deliver it. You're stuck, frozen, feeling like the word is right there, but locked behind a door. This glitch happens because memory recall isn't an all-or-nothing process. When you try to remember a word, your brain pulls up fragments, like the first letter or the rhythm of the word. But sometimes it fails to access the full memory. It's like your brain showing you the folder, but refusing to open the file. The funniest part? Most of the time, the word suddenly pops into your head hours later, when you're not even trying. That's your brain finally catching up to its own mess. Now, let's talk about one of the creepiest glitches, déjà vu. That eerie sensation where a brand new moment feels strangely familiar, like you've lived it before. Science has a few theories. One idea is that déjà vu is caused by a timing glitch in your brain. Normally, when you experience something, your short-term memory processes it instantly. But if that signal gets misrouted and hits long-term memory by mistake, your brain registers it as a memory. Even though it's happening right now, it's like your brain accidentally double-clicked reality, and now you're watching it twice. And then, one of the funniest glitches, the doorway effect. You walk into a room with a clear purpose, and immediately forget why you're there. Researchers believe this happens because your brain resets its context whenever you enter a new space. It's like saving progress in one mental room and starting fresh in another. Annoying. Absolutely, that's confabulation. It's not lying, it's your brain unintentionally inventing memories to patch over missing details. This happens in extreme forms with brain injuries, but in everyday life, we all do it. Maybe you misremember who told you a story, or you placed yourself in an event you only heard about. The scary part? You won't know it's false. It feels real. Finally, let's talk about dreams. Ever wake up convinced something happened in real life, only to realize it was a dream? Your brain sometimes misfiles dream experiences into your real memory bank. That's why some dreams feel like events you lived through. It blurs the line between reality and imagination, reminding us that memory is less like a camera and more like a creative edit. Its evil twin is jamais vu. This is when something you know extremely well suddenly feels alien and wrong. Imagine staring at a common word like door or chair until it starts looking completely bizarre. Your brain gets stuck in overanalysis, and the meaning disconnects from the word or object. It's your mind's way of saying, wait, are we sure this is real? It's unsettling because it reminds us how fragile our sense of familiarity really is. Now, here's where it gets scary. False memories. You can remember something so vividly, yet it never happened. Your mind can invent events, details even, entire conversations. Sometimes it's because someone suggested it to you, or you piece together fragments of different stories. Other times, your brain simply confabulates inventing details to fill the gaps. This is where the Mandela effect comes in. People swearing that Mandela died in prison, or that the Monopoly man wore a monocle. Millions of people confidently misremembering the same things. It's a glitch that shows us just how unreliable memory actually is. Think back to your earliest memory. Are you sure it really happened to you? Here's the catch. Most of our childhood memories are actually reconstructed. It's why siblings sometimes argue over who remembers a certain event better. Their brains filled the blanks with imagination. Let's move to flashbulb memories. Those vivid mental snapshots during emotional events. Where were you when you heard big news, like a global tragedy or a personal life-changing event? Most people can tell you instantly. But here's the glitch. These memories feel crystal clear, yet studies show they're just as prone to error as any other memory. Sometimes, the brain doesn't just glitch, it slams the door shut. This is memory blocking. It happens when stress, trauma, or even small distractions interrupt the retrieval process. Your brain has the memory stored, but it's like the key is missing. On the lighter side, this explains those, what was I saying again, moments? On the darker side, trauma survivors may lose huge chunks of memory as a survival mechanism. The mind literally hides information to protect. You ever stare at something so long that your brain refuses to see it normally again? That's the McCollough effect. It's a bizarre visual memory glitch. If you look at colored patterns like red and green stripes for just a few minutes, Your brain adapts. Later, when you look at black and white stripes, they appear tinted with color, even though they're not. What's wild is that this illusion can last for hours, even months. It's as if your brain's visual memory got hacked.